Hello there! This is an astrological forecast for Scorpio for September 2009, and this also applies if you have a Scorpio ascendant. Hey Scorpio, sorry, don't know what happened this month. Technology issues, blips, and I couldn't find your video. So I'm doing another one, a fresh one, since so many of you have written and emailed me and asked me. Mars is in your 9th house all month. So for many of you, this is going to mean travel. For many of you, it will mean dealing internationally, dealing with different countries, different languages, different places. For those of you not involved in either of those two things, you're going to be putting some energy into higher learning, into your spiritual growth, into understanding what your path in life is, why you're here, what you're about. So that's what the Mars energy is going to do, and it's particularly involved with learning and with teaching, for sharing information, sharing your ideals, sharing what's important to you. Venus in Leo in your 10th house for much of this month. This means for those of you who are working maybe in an organisation, this is a time for promotion. This is a time when people really should be appreciating you. You've put in an awful lot of hard work, as you Scorpios always do. You put your heart and soul into everything. But now is the time for acknowledgement, time to be noticed, time to be really appreciated for what you've been doing all these years. So this could be a really good time, and also a time for you to feel good about yourself in your work area. Now we've got a lot of planets this month in the 11th house of dreams and wishes. Now we've got Saturn there as well, and Saturn's been there for a while, but Saturn next month, at the end of next month, will be moving out of that house and into your 12th house. So what does this mean? What this means is that for many of you, you may need to take a real serious look at the people in your life. There may be some people, for many of you already, you've had some endings in relationships, endings in friendships. Some of them may have been painful, but this is really about you clearing the decks. It's quite important when Saturn is in this house that you clear the deck in order to make way for the new. So although it may be painful and unpleasant, some of your friends, some of the people in your life, or maybe some of the groups that you belong to, are really past their sell-by date. And it's important that you look at this and you can make a conscious decision to really move on and move ahead. The sun's in that house for much of this month. What does that mean? That means that your birthdays are coming up quite soon. So while the sun is in this house of dreams and wishes, particularly until about the 23rd of the month, this is a time really to be thinking about your dreams. What's your vision for the next year? What have you accomplished in this year? How satisfied are you with what you've done so far? And is there more? What is it you're wanting now? What would be fresh? What would be new for you? And what are the kinds of people you'd like to meet? And how would you like to be involved in your community and the people around you? And what's the contribution you'd like to be making? This will be a good time as well to join a new group or to meet some like-minded people. So a lot of focus on your dreams and on your wishes. And after about the 23rd of the month, the sun then progresses to your 12th house. And this really is a quiet, reflective time. A time for you to go within, and Scorpios, you don't mind doing that for the most part. So you'll find that you're going to be a little less sociable maybe, and you need to reflect on how your life is, which areas need focus, which areas need improvement, and then to look at that quite seriously. Because then the following month, when your birthdays come towards the end of that month, then all this reflection will have paid off. So take the time out to do that. And for those of you that meditate, that's great. And maybe those of you who don't yet meditate, start to think about regularly just being quiet, maybe for 5 or 10 minutes a day. If that's all you can manage, that's a great start. So there you have it, Scorpio. Better late than never. I hope you enjoy this forecast. Focus on some travel, some international dealings, some spiritual growth, recognition in your work, and looking at the friendships in your life and your dreams and visions moving on. Have a great month. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.